Okay, we are finally here. This is the last day of competition in Japan, and as you've probably seen online, there has been no win today, so it is off. That is the final results as of yesterday. So Amado Vrieswijk wins the men's category. Lena Erzin wins the women's category. We've got the prize giving coming up, and I will talk about the world titles in a minute because there has been some pretty big news, which will come as a shock to a few people. I'm going to go into that in a minute. I think we're going to play a highlight video from yesterday. I think so, but I could be wrong. Let's let me know. I'm going to wait for here in my headphones if that's what we're going to do, but that is the plan. So we got the prize giving coming up. We've got all the local crew out there. So yeah, let's. Okay, no, it doesn't sound like we're going to have the highlight video, so I'll just keep talking. Who's out there? Who's tuning in? Who you waiting to see? I might have to give you that news now. So, in the women, kind of straightforward. Blanca Alabau will be winning the world title. Justine Lemaitre in second, Marion Mortefont in third. Now, in the men, the young 20-year-old Johan So, we thought had won the world title. But there has been some protests. There has been some measurements taken, and I have just heard from the protest committee that Johan So has been disqualified, which obviously has massive implications rippling through. It's still pretty fresh, but that is the latest information I've been given. It's why the prize giving is a little bit delayed. They've been measuring all sorts of sales. Again, I don't get involved with that. I'm just bringing you the news. So the world champion in 2023 in the men will be Matteo Giacchino. Amado Vrieswijk in second, and I'm pretty sure Maciek will move up to third place. That is how it looks at the moment. I am, like I said, I am still new to this news. I'm still getting my head around it. Yeah, it's disappointing on lots of different levels. I'm sure we're going to be discussing it for a lot longer than now, but we are in Japan on the last day. So let's have a look at yesterday's highlights. I think that's the best thing to do. Let's get on with some windsurfing action, and we'll be coming back to bring you the prize giving very soon. Welcome to day 4 here in Japan. We've got 18 to 25 knots on the course, and we're about to go racing. Giacchino rounding first. Johan So, aka the Beast. Oh, Jazanas has gone. Oh no! No! Johan So, all eyes will be on the young 20-year-old Danish rider. Could he get his first ever world title in 2023 in the men's fleet? I'm pretty sure he's won youth worlds before, that's for sure. But we're talking men here. I think the last time we seen it's like probably over 3 decades ago. It's got to be either Robbie Nash or Bjorn Dunkerbeck. You know, something in that era was the last time we saw someone who's 20 years old winning the slalom world title. So it ain't easy. Nerves could come into it. Will we see the machine break? We're about to find out, but it's a great start from Benedetti on the right-hand side on the challenger. A good start from Amado Vrieswijk in the middle. Also Cedric Board, but there's a few guys who are really off the pace on the start. Not quite sure what happened there. Nico Preen is one of them. Becker is also another one with a bad start. Little wobble from Board. We've got Scotty Storman in the mix here. Oh, Benedetti, Board's looking very good again. A great jibe from Johan So, good jibe from Scotty Storman, keeps himself in the mix. Mortefont, quite far back now. It looks to me like it's going to be one of these top 4 riders, but Amado Vrieswijk, you can only think a mistake would be something that would cost him because he's got the speed, he's got the distance from the rest of the pack. Amado Vrieswijk though will jibe in first place. Second place, Johan So, then Benedetti on the inside, then Cedric Board. Amado Vrieswijk with 2 jibe marks to go, sitting in first place. Looking very comfortable. He won in Sil, obviously the last competition, and he's looking very good here. Benedetti in second, and Johan So has made his move up into third. Okay, we are back live. We interrupt that highlight to bring you the prize giving because I'm pretty sure they've just started it a little bit earlier than we were expecting, but we're into the prize giving now. I'm just hearing we cut out just as I was giving you the news, but this is the prize giving. And I will repeat it again because there is a few more people probably online now. But yeah, the big news today, Johan So is not the overall world champion. He has been disqualified. The measurements of the sails didn't align with the measurements on the... and that's, like I said, the protest just happened. I've just heard that news. That is what's just dropped. Disappointing, I have to say, from lots of different angles. Blanca Alabau is the women's world champion, though. I'm having a few problems with my internet here, I have to say. So I hope you can still hear me, but we will be going to the prize giving very soon. I think there's a lot of cameras and interference today from my headphones, so if you can hear me, let me know in the comments. But we do have the prize giving coming up. This will be the event prize giving, obviously Amado Vrieswijk and Lena Erzin. No win today, so no competition. Results as stands as yesterday.
それでは皆さん、大変長らくお待たせいたしました。ただいまより ANA ウィンドサーフィンワールドカップ横須賀三浦大会閉会式を開催いたします。
はい、よろしくお願いいたします。はい、お待たせいたしました。
Hello everyone, sorry for keeping you waiting. These past 5 days we've been able to witness many heated battles unfurl over the seas here at Yokosuka. But now the time has come to hold the closing ceremonies of the ANA Windsurfing World Cup Yokosuka Miura, Japan.
そして本日司会進行を務めさせていただきます私、慶三郎、そして
私、松浦千夏と申します。
どうぞよろしくお願いします。
The MCs for today's ceremony are Keisaburo and Matsura Chinatsu. Thank you very much for attending.
さあ、そして5日間の熱き戦いが、ここで繰り広げられたわけなんですが、もう本当に風のすごい強い時から若干弱めの時それからもう数々のハプニングも起きましたし、見てる我々としてみればこんなに楽しかった大会はないんじゃないのかなというぐらい楽しませていただきました。本当にありがとうございました。
Thank you for some incredible wins. We've been able to compete in incredible competition. You never expected to see such an amazing competition as the one that we've had this year. Thank you.
さあ、それでは早速閉会式進めてまいりたいと思います。今回はですね、横須賀三浦大会の表彰式に続きまして、なんとワールドツアーアワードの表彰も行うということになっています。さあ、それではね、早速主催者を代表いたしまして、ANA ウィンドサーフィンワールドカップ横須賀三浦大会実行委員会会長横須賀市長上地克明よりご挨拶を申し上げます。皆さん大きな拍手でお迎えください。
As reluctant as we are to enter this final stage, it's time to move on with the closing ceremony. We'll be hosting the award ceremony of the Yokosuka Miura competition, followed the award ceremony of the World Tour Award. To start us off, we'll be receiving some words from the head of the executive committee and the mayor of Yokosuka City, Hamiji Katsuaki.
まずはこの大会の素晴らしい最後の瞬間に立ち会えることを大変光栄に思います。
I'm very honored to be able to stand in front of you today during the final moments of this incredible competition.
そしてまず参加選手の皆様に 心から御礼を申し上げます。選手の卓越したスキル、そして情熱によって競技は鮮烈で、そしてスリリングなものとなりました。選手の努力に心から敬意を表します。
I would like first to thank all the participating riders. It is thanks to this preeminent skill that you've shown us and the passion that this competition could be so very vivid and thrilling. I deeply respect their efforts.
またこの大会の成功に不可欠な PWA スタッフをはじめ、日本ウィンドサーフィン協会、そして地元のサポーターの皆様には、大会初日の好転から支え続けていただき、円滑な運営体制を築くことができました。改めて心から皆様に感謝を申し上げます。ありがとうございました。
Additionally, it's the PWA staff, the Japan Windsurfing Association, and the local supporters that made the success of this competition possible. They've continued to support the competition from the rough weather of its first day, creating a smooth operational structure. I would like to offer my thanks to all of you once again.
そしてご協賛いただいた企業や地域の皆様のサポートにものご理解にも深く感謝を申し上げます。
I also offer my deep gratitude for the support and understanding of our cooperative corporations and the local people of this area.
この大会をきっかけに、私たちは世界中のウィンドサーフィンを愛する皆様と結びつき、新たな絆を築くことができました。
This competition allows us to create new connections with all those the world over who love windsurfing.
今後も引き続き熱いパフォーマンスと世界各国との友情を尊重し、ウィンドサーフィンの界の発展に寄与していきたいと思います。
I would like us to be able to continue to contribute to the growth of windsurfing all over the world, all while respecting impassioned sports performances and friendship between all countries.
この後5日間の集大成となる本大会の順位の発表が非常に楽しみです。さらに本大会は PWA のワールドツアー最終戦となるために、今年のワールドチャンピオンがこの津久井浜で誕生する瞬間に私たちは立ち会うこととなります。ぜひ皆様とこの感動を分かち合いたいと思います。
I look very forward to hearing the announcement of the winners of this year's tournament, the culmination of these 5 days. This competition also serves as the finals of the PWA World Tour, meaning we have the chance to witness the emergence of this year's world champion here on the beaches of Tsukuyama. I hope to share the sense of excitement this generates with everyone here.
最後となりますが、来年もまた ANA ウィンドサーフィンワールドカップ横須賀ミラ大会で皆様とお会いできることを楽しみにしております。本当にありがとうございました。
Lastly, I look forward to seeing all of you here again next year for the ANA Windsurfing World Cup Yokosuka Mira Japan competition. Thank you very much for today.
上地会長ありがとうございました。どうぞご講談ください。
ありがとうございました。
Thank you, Mayor Kamichi. You may now depart the stage.
さあ続いては、ワールドカップを主催しますザ・プロフェッショナルウィンドサーファーズアソシエーション PWA を代表しまして PWA 副会長リティス・ジャスナスよりご挨拶いただきます。よろしくお願いします。
We'll now hear a few words from the Vice President of the PWA representing the organizers of the World Cup, the Professional Windsurfers Association, Mr. Ritas Jasnas. Mr. Jasnas, if you would please come to the stage.
Hello, everybody. First of all, I would like to apologize for the delay of the ceremony in the name of PWA. Unfortunately, we had an incident after investigating the equipment of the top riders. It was found that one of the sailors' sail was not complying with the registered specifications.
まずは皆さんこんばんは。今日はちょっとこのセレモニーが、遅くなったというのは本当に申し訳ありません。PWA の方からちょっとそれについてはすみませんということを伝えたいんですね。ちょっとライダー、第一を取ったライダーの一人のギアにはちょっと問題があったということが確認して、それによってちょっとランキングが変わりました。その理由でした。
After extensive measurement by the PWA protest committee and further investigation, according to our PWA rules, the protest committee has come to a decision to disqualify this sailor from this event.
調べによって、PWA のルールによると、そのセールにやはり問題があって、ちょっとルールには従ってなかったということが確認できました。 もったいないのことなんですけど、その理由でそのライダーがこれから消すことはしなきゃならないということになりました。
Nonetheless, now we have the final results of the event and the World Championship overall, and we will proceed with the prize giving ceremony.
そういうことがあっても、今から最後の、ランキングは確認できました。で、これからこの閉会式は進みます。ありがとうございました。
Thank you for your patience, and let's proceed.
はい、ありがとうございました。今から進みましょう。
ジャスナ副会長、ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。さあ、それでは表彰式に移りたいと思います。まずは女子スラローム競技上位3名を表彰します。
We will now begin the award ceremonies. Firstly comes the awarding of the top 3 competitors in the women's slalom.
受賞者にはトロフィーと副賞として1位の方には全日本空輸株式会社より航空券、2位の方には京浜急行電鉄株式会社より京急 EX イン羽田イノベーションシティご宿泊利用券、3位の方には JWA より JVC ケンウッド様ご提供ワイヤレスシアターシステムを贈呈いたします。本表彰式ではトロフィーと副賞を贈呈とさせていただきます。プレゼンターは実行委員会副会長、京浜急行電鉄株式会社取締役社長川俣幸宏が行います。川俣副会長、ステージにどうぞご登壇ください。
The winners will receive trophies, and as an extra prize per winner, All Nippon Airways is supplying an airline ticket for first place. KQ is providing a voucher for a stay at the KQX in Haneda Innovation City for second, and JWA is supplying a wireless theater system courtesy of JVC Kenwood for third. At the ceremony, we'll be presenting the trophies. As presenter, we have Vice Head of the Executive Committee and Managing Director of KQ Corporation, Mr. Kawamata Yukihiro. Vice Head Kawamata, if you would please come to the stage.
さあ、それでは女子スラローム競技第3位の発表をします。
We will now announce the top 3 competitors for the women's slalom.
第3位はジャスティン・ルメテイヤー選手です。ステージへどうぞ。皆さん大きな拍手でお迎えください。
おめでとうございます、ルメテイヤ選手。
In third place is Justine Letemeya. Congratulations, Justine. Please come to the stage.
さあ、それでは川俣副会長よりトロフィーを進呈いたします。
Vice Head Kawamata will now provide her with her trophy.
はい、おめでとうございます。
そして副賞のパネルです。
はい、こちらです。こちらをね、贈呈します。そうですね。はい、ありがとうございます。
Thank you very much.
おめでとうございました。川本副会長、どうぞ元の位置にお戻りください。
Congratulations.
さあ、それでは続きまして第2位女子スラローム競技第2位の発表です。第2位はブランカ・アラバウ選手です。
おめでとうございます。アラバウ選手、どうぞステージにご登壇ください。
さあ、ステージへどうぞ。
In second place, Blanca Alabao.
さあ、自分のところに上がっていただいて、そして川本副会長よりトロフィーを進呈いたします。
Vice Head Kawamata will now provide her with her trophy.
さらにパネルも、はい、あります。じゃあトロフィーを持っていただいてパネルをね、はい、はい、おめでとうございます。
Congratulations.
さあ、行きましょうか。そ
行
れでは
きましょう。
女子スラローム競技第1位の発表です。
We will now announce the first place winner for the women's slalom.
第1位はリーナ・エルゼン選手です。おめでとうございます。
おめでとうございます。エルセン選手、どうぞステージにご登壇ください。
はい。
In first place is Lena Ershin. Please make your way to the stage.
大きいセールでね、もう見せてくれましたからね。それでは川本副会長よりトロフィー。
おめでとうございます。
Congratulations.
さらにこちらの副賞が贈られます。パネルとともに。はい。おめでとうございます。皆さん大きな拍手をお願いします。
Everyone, please give a large round of applause.
さあ、それでは 見事優勝されたリナ・エルゼン選手に一言いただきたいと思います。さあ、じゃあマイクをね持っていっていただいて。
Now we'd love to hear a word from Lena Ertzen, who provided us with such a wonderful show of sportsmanship.
Yeah, thank you everyone. I had a great time here in Japan. It was my first time. I really enjoyed it, and I hope to come back next year. Thank you everyone.
皆さん本当にありがとうございました。今日は初めて日本に来ました。初めて日本に来まして本当に楽しみました。もう一回本当に日本に行きたいと思っています。本当に皆さんありがとうございました。
はい、今一度大きな拍手をお願いします。
ではここで全員で記念写真を撮影いたします。
はい、じゃあ記念撮影のね、
上地克明会長、実行委員会副会長、全日本空輸株式会社代表取締役社長井上真一、実行委員会幹事、神奈川県横須賀三浦地域県政総合センター所長篠原紀和、PWA 副会長リティス・ジャスナスも参加いたします。
We will now take a commemorative photograph with everyone. This includes Mayor Kamiji, Inoue Shinichi, CEO and President of AFA, Vice President of the Executive Committee, Shinohara Norikazu, Auditor of the Executive Committee and Head of the Professional Government Center, Yokosuka Miura Region of Kanagawa Prefecture, and Vice President of the PWA, Rices Chasness.
さあ、それではね、記念撮影、
はい、
移りたいと思います。いや、本当に女子の選手もものすごい熱い戦いを、はい、見せてくれました。大興奮でしたからね。
迫力ありましたか。
はい、さあ、そしてリナ選手はね、ひときわ大きなセールで、はい、もうぶっちぎりの走りを何度も見せてくれました。最初のレースはそれほどでもなかったんですが、その後後半からぐーっと追い上げがすごかったですからね。はい、
素晴らしい。
さあ、よろしいでしょうか。OK が出たら次に移りたいと思います。さあ、OK ですね。OK ですね。はい、ありがとうございました。
Thank you very much.
どうぞご登壇くださいませ。
さあ、それでは再び我々もステージの上に上がりまして
お邪魔します。
はい、それでは続きまして男子スラローム競技上位発表いたします。
プレゼンターは実行委員会副会長、全日本空輸株式会社代表取締役社長井上真一が行います。井上副会長、ステージにご登壇願います。
よろしくお願いします。皆さん拍手でお迎えください。
We'll now continue on with the awarding of the top 3 competitors for the men's slalom. Presenting the award will be undertaken by VP of the Executive Committee and CEO President of our special support company, All Nippon Airways, Mr. Inoue Shinichi. If you would please come to the stage.
さあ、それでは参りましょうか。男子スラローム競技第3位の発表です。
We will now announce the third place winner of the men's slalom.
第3位はダニエル・ベレディッティ選手。
おめでとうございます。
おめでとうございます。
ベネディッティ選手、どうぞステージへご登壇ください。
はい、皆さん道を開けてあげてください。大きな拍手お願いします。
センターから。
Danielle Bendetti. Congratulations, Danielle. Would you please come to the stage?
さあ、ステージへ上がっていただきましょう。そして井上副会長よりトロフィーを進呈いたします。
Mr. Inoue will now provide them with their trophy.
はい、ありがとうございます。そしてさらにこちら、パネルが贈られます。はい、おめでとうございます。
おめでとうございました。
ちょっとシャイな感じがまたたまらなくかっこいいですね。はい。さあ、それでは男子スラローム競技第2位の発表です。
We will now announce the second place winner of the men's slalom.
それでは第2位、マティオ・イアチーノ選手です。
おめでとうございます。イアチーノ選手、どうぞステージにご登壇ください。
The second place winner is Matteo Iachino. Congratulations, Matteo. Please come to the stage.
さあ、参りました。さあ、井上副会長よりトロフィーを進呈いたします。
Mr. Inoue will now provide him with his trophy.
さあ、そして副賞パネルもはい、贈られます。 素晴らしいですね。
素晴らしいですよ。
はい、見守っていただいてにっこり大きな拍手をお願いします。第2位。
A big round of applause,
おめでとう
everybody.
ございました。
さあそれではお待たせしました、男子スラローム競技第1位の発表。
And now we will be announcing the first place winner of the men's slalom.
それでは第1位はアマード・ブリンスビック選手。
おめでとうございます。ブリンスバイク選手、どうぞステージにご登壇ください。
In first place, Amato Frieswick. Congratulations, Amato. Please make your way to the stage.
さあそして井上副会長よりトロフィーを進呈いたします。ものすっごい走りを見せてくれましたからね。さあそしてパネルも送られます。副賞ですね。パネルを送るんじゃないです。副賞ですから、
はい、副賞のパネルですね。
はい、こちらをね持っていただいて、さあおめでとうございます。さあそれでは見事優勝された天野選手、一言お願いしたいと思います。
Now we'd love to hear a word from Amato Frieswick, who provided us with such a wonderful show of sportsmanship.
Hello everyone. Thank you for being here. I'm very happy to take the win here in Japan after a few days of intense and hardcore racing. Very happy. Thank you to everyone to make this happen, and of course we hope to be back here next year.
はい、皆さん、こんにちは。今日、日本でこのように勝てることができて、本当に嬉しいことなんです。やはりコンペティションも激しかったし、本当に嬉しいことなんですよ。本当に来年も来たいと思ってます。皆さん、ありがとうございました。
今一度大きな拍手をお願いします。さあ、天野選手、おめでとうございました。さあ、それではここで記念撮影、そのまま
一言ですね。
いていただいて、
一言、
はい、
ステージ。
はい。
言いましたね。すみません。
はい、
失礼いたしました。
はい、今から記
ではここで、
念撮影、
全員で記念写真を撮影いたします。上地会長も、川俣副会長、篠原幹事、リティス・ジャスナス会長も再度ご登壇です。
We'll now be taking another commemorative photograph with everybody. If you could please make your way to the winner's podium, our staff will direct you. Thank you very much.
さあ、今ね、記念撮影、
はい。
ビシビシ言ってますからね、ビシビシ。はい。よろしいでしょうか。よろしいでしょうか。OK ですね。はい。はい、それではありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。どうぞ皆様、ご登壇ください。
Thank you, athletes, and Mr. Inoue. You may now depart the stage.
メンズクラス、今回のね、1、2、3位の選手でしたね。さあ、それではまた我々ステージ上に上がりまして、
はい、お邪魔します。
そして、以上をもちましてね、ANA ウィンドサーフィンワールドカップ横須賀三浦大会閉会式をこれで終了ということなんですが、引き続きここで PWA ワールドツアーアワードの表彰に移りたいと思います。
And with that, after 5 days of intense competition, we'd like to bring an end to the closing ceremonies for the ANA Windsurfing World Cup Yokosuka Miura, Japan. Next up, we'll be moving to the award ceremony for the PWA World Tour Awards.
PWA ワールドツアーはウィンドサーフィンの最高峰のプロツアーです。スラローム、ウェーブ、フリースタイルのカテゴリーがあり、世界各地を転戦し、年間チャンピオンを決定します。
The PWA World Tour is the highest level pro tour for the sport of windsurfing. It contains the categories of slalom, wave, and freestyle. A series of competitions and locations throughout the world leads to the emergence of a single champion.
さあ、何度もねお伝えしているように、今回のジャパンラウンド、この横須賀三浦大会でなんとスラロームの年間ランキングが確定と、そして2023年シーズンの年間チャンピオンが誕生いたしました。ワールドツアーアワードとして男女1位から3位の発表をね行いたいと思います。 これもう栄えある PWA ツアーですからね。
はい。
Via the Japan Round Yokosuka Miura competition, the annual rankings for slalom have now been determined, and the 2023 season champion has emerged. We will now announce the first through third ranked men's and women's competitors for the World Tour Award.
それでは早速表彰に移りたいと思います。まずは女子スラローム競技上位3名を表彰いたします。受賞者にはトロフィーを贈呈いたします。
Now we'd like to move to the awards ceremony. We'll first present the awards for the top-ranked 3 competitors in the women's slalom category. These 3 winners will receive their trophies.
プレゼンターは実行委員会副会長、京浜急行電鉄株式会社取締役社長川又幸宏が行います。川又副会長、ステージにご登壇願います。
よろしくお願いします。
As presenter, we have the Vice Head of the Executive Committee and Managing Director of KQ Corporation, Mr. Kawamata Yukihiro.Mr. Kawamata, if you would please come to the stage.
さあそれでは女子スラローム競技第3位の発表です。ワールドツアー女子スラローム第3位マリオン・モーテフォン選手。
We're now announcing third place winner of the men's slalom. In third place is Marion.
さあどうぞ。そして川又副会長よりトロフィー進呈します。
おめでとうございました。
さあそして今一度大きな拍手をねいただいておりますが、それでは3位に入賞されたマリオン・モーティフォンさんに一言スピーチをお願いします。
We would now like to hear a speech from our third place winner.
So thanks everybody for this event, for the amazing organization from the Japanese Federation and the organizer. I'm super happy again to come in Japan. It was a really great event with a lot of wins, with great battles with the girls. So congrats to everyone. And this year I went with the ANA flight business class, and it was really nice. So thanks again ANA for the sponsor to sponsor the event, and see you next year.
はい、皆さんこんにちは。今年勝つことができて本当に嬉しいですね。本当に日本に来られてそれも嬉しいことだと思います。主催者の皆さん、オーガナイザーの皆さん、本当にありがとうございました。今年も日本に来れたことは本当に嬉しいことで、ANA のビジネスクラスにも乗って本当に楽で良かったです。だからそれも伝えたいと思っています。本当にありがとうございました皆さん。
はい、今一度大きな拍手をお願いします。
マリオン・モーテフォン選手、おめでとうございました。
さあそれでは女子スラローム競技第2位の発表です。第2位はジャスティン・ルベテイヤー選手。
Next up in the second place, Justin Letemeyer.
さあどうぞ。そして川又副会長よりトロフィーを進呈します。はい、おめでとうございます。
Congratulations.
さあそれではジャスティン選手にも一言スピーチお願いします。
Now we'll also receive a speech, please.
Thank you very much for the time here in Japan. It was really nice. For myself, happy to do a Fast World Champion twice in a row. Hope to come here next year. And thank you very much, everybody.
皆さんありがとうございました。今年も日本に来られたということは本当に良かったことです。本当に嬉しかったです。来年も日本に来たいと思ってます。皆さん本当にありがとうございました。
さあ今一度大きな拍手をお願いします。
ジャスティン選手、おめでとうございました。
Congratulations, Justina.
さあそれでは女子スラローム競技第1位の発表です。第1位はブランカ・アラボン選手。
We will now announce the first place champion of the women's slalom. In first place is Blanca Alabao.
すごい。
さあさあこの状態で上がってきました。イエーイ。さあチャンピオンが今一番高い場所へやってまいりました。さあ再び川又副会長にトロフィー贈られます。 さあそれではここでねブランカ選手にも一言いただきたいと思います。お願いします。
Now we'd like to hear a few words from Blanca Alabao, our first place champion.
Oh, I don't know what to say. It's so happy to be here and so happy to finish in Japan. Thank you so much for the organizers. Thank you so much for the PWA and all the crew. You have made an amazing job. Congratulations for the girls. It was a big fight in between us and all the events we did. I think we had a great year. And hopefully for the next year we make the same battles or even better. So thank you so much for everyone, and thank you, Mom.
この場合で何を言うべきのでしょうかな。本当に皆さんありがとうございました。主催の人たちも PWA の人たち、日本の人たちも本当にありがとうございました。今年のコンペティション本当に激しくて本当に楽しかったです。女性の皆さん本当におめでとうございました。そして来年も一緒にもう一回コンペティションに入りましょう。ありがとうございました。
さあブランカ選手に今一度大きな拍手お願いします。
Big round of applause, please.
さあそれではここで記念撮影に移りたいと思います。
はい、選手の皆さん、川又副会長、そしてジャスナス副会長、表彰台前にご整列ください。
We'd now like to take a commemorative photograph with all involved. Athletes, Mr. Kawamata, please step in front of the winner's podium. Our staff will direct you.
はい、今一度大きな拍手お願いします。
Everyone give them a big round of applause.
さあそれでは再び我々も今のスピーチの最後で私も涙が一緒にちょっと出てきてしまいましたけども、さあ続きまして男子スラローム競技上位3名表彰いたします。
Continuing onwards, we will now present the awards for the top 3 winners of the men's slalom category.
プレゼンターは実行委員会副会長、全日本空輸株式会社代表取締役社長井上真一が行います。井上副会長、ステージにご登壇願います。
よろしくお願いします。
Presenting this award will be the VP of the Executive Committee and CEO and President of our special support company, All Nippon Airways, Mr. Inoue Shinichi. Mr. Inoue, if you would please come to the stage.
さあそれでは男子スラローム競技第3位の発表です。第3位はマチェック・ルトコフスキー選手。
We will now announce the
おめでとう
third
ござい
place
ます。
winner.
ルコフスキー選手はどちらへいらっしゃいました。
選手。
The first prize winner of the men's slalom category is Marcin Grutowski. Congratulations.
さあどうぞ。井上副会長よりトロフィー進呈いたします。
Mr. Inoue will now provide them with his trophy.
このマチェック選手はね、もう笑顔が一度大きな拍手を。もう笑顔めっちゃの女性ファンが多いですよね。
キュンとするじゃないですか、皆さん。
さあそれではマチェック選手に一言いただきたいと思います。
Now we'd like to hear a few words from Marcin Grutowski, our third place winner.
I would feel a bit more comfortable with the two guys here, that I wouldn't be speaking alone. But it's been a long year with great events, great fights, great competition. The back end of the year didn't go my way. I made a lot of mistakes and whatever. But it's doesn't, in terms of consolation prizes, it doesn't get better than this. So sorry, you can translate.
やはりあと2人が聞いたらそれに恥ずかしくないんですけど、今ちょっと恥ずかしいのですからちょっと一言言いますね。今年は本当に頑張って始まりの方はやはり良かったんですけど、ちょっとなんかそのなんていう最後の方はちょっと失敗かもしましたけど、でもやはりそれでも本当に嬉しいなんですよ。本当にいいことだ、本当にありがとうございますということを伝えたいと思います。
Yeah, and just quick congratulations to the guys that are going to come up here. It was really fun, and I hope we're going to have many more battles. Thank you PWA, and last but not least, thank you to my sponsors, of course. And last but not least, thank you to Japan, Japanese people, we feel so welcome, so at home, your passion, we feel it every day, every second we are here. ありがとうございます。
第2位、そして第1位に本当におめでとうということを伝えたいんですね。そして私のスポンサーたち、PWA、そして日本人の皆たちにはもうご礼を言いたいと思ってます。本当に皆の優しさとかに対してはとても嬉しいなんですから、本当に感謝しております。本当にありがとうございました。
さあ、バチェック選手に今一度拍手をお願いしたいと思います。
おめでとうございました。
さあ、それでは男子スラローム競技第2位の発表です。
We will now be announcing the second place winner for the men's slalom category.
それでは第2位、アマード・ブリスバイク選手。
おめでとうございます。ブリスバイク選手、どうぞステージにご登壇ください。
In second place is Amado Freiswick. Congratulations, Amado. Please make your way to the stage.
そして井上副会長よりトロフィー。
Mr. Inoue will now provide them with a trophy.
さあ、おめでとうございます。
Congratulations.
それでは青野選手にも一言いただきましょう。
Now we'd like to hear a few words from Amado, our second place winner.
Well, hello everyone again. This one is very, very special to me. I think this is my second top 3 into the different disciplines. The goal this year was to finish on the podium. I managed to do my goal. Of course, next year this is the step I'm aiming for. Yeah, thank you to all my sponsors: Futurefly, Severn, Zfoils, Brunotti. Without them, I would definitely not made it. And thank you.
皆さんありがとうございました。いや、本当に今日は嬉しいことなんですね。何かあっても本当に3人の中には入りたいと思いました。だからこれができて本当に嬉しいことなんですよ。来年は1位を取りたいと思ってます。頑張ります。そしてスポンサーたち、そして他のさせてくれた人たちに対してはやはり感謝を伝えたいと思っています。本当に皆さんありがとうございました。
さあ、小野選手に今一度大きな拍手をお願いしたいと思います。
ブリスバイク選手、おめでとうございました。
さあ、それではいよいよ男子スラローム競技第1位の発表です。
We will now announce the first place champion in the World Slalom category.
もうステージに上がってくる準備が万端となってます。読み上げたいと思います。男子スラローム競技第1位はマティオ・イアチーノ選手。
おめでとうございます。イアチーノ選手、どうぞステージにご登壇ください。
Our first place champion is Matteo Iachino. Congratulations, Matteo. Please make your way to the stage.
さあ、そして再び井上副会長にトロフィーを贈られます。
Mr. Inoue will now provide them with their trophy.
はい、おめでとうございます。素晴らしい笑顔が、
そうですね。輝いています。
さあ、それではマティオ選手にも一言いただきましょう。さあ、今がっちり撮ってる感じなんですが、
Now Matteo has shown us such incredible sportsmanship. If you'd please give us a few words.
Yo, thanks everybody for being here. Yeah, it's hard to describe what I feel now. So many years of working. Got my first title in 2016, and after that I was close to it 4 times, 2 times, 3 times. I got in points. I fight with many guys. All the competitors are amazing and so hard to get to this level. So hard to be here and be able to fight with them. Is just amazing. It's a great feeling. Again, I was crying before. I'm about to cry now, and it's tough to say anything. Thanks everybody. Thanks Japan for hosting the event. Thanks for PWA for putting up again a great tour. We had amazing events this year, and yeah, hopefully next year we're gonna have good fights again. Thanks everybody.
皆さんここに立つことができるなんて、その感情を伝えるのはやはり難しいことなんですね。私は初めて2016年にこのようなカンペティションに入ってて、で何回も頑張っても近かったんですけど、でもなんとかできなかったんですね。だから今日はやっとこのところに 勝つことができるなんて、いや本当に素晴らしいことだと思います。本当に嬉しいですよ。皆さんありがとうございました。本当にさせてくれた人もありがとうございましたし、そして日本の皆さんにもありがとうということを伝えたいですね。感謝を伝えたいんですよ。ありがとうございました。
さあメガチャンピオンマティオ・イアチーノ選手です。
おめでとうございました。ではここで
そうですね、
はい、全員で記念写真を撮影いたします。選手の皆さん、井上副会長、そしてジャスナス副会長、表彰台前にご整列お願いいたします。
Now we'd like to take a commemorative photograph for all involved. The athletes, Mr. Inoue, please step in front of the winner's podium and our staff will direct you.
さあそしてね、記念撮影の方に移っていきたいと思うわけなんですけど、いやー本当に、今回も思い返すだけで数々の名シーンが蘇ってきます。さあもうみんなでそれを今思い返しながら、この表彰をね見てると思いますが、さあよろしいでしょうか。よろしいでしょうか。はい。さあ以上がワールドツアー1、2、3位のね年間ワン、ツー、スリーの選手でした。本当にありがとうございました。今一度大きな拍手をお願いいたします。
どうぞ皆様ステージからご登壇くださいませ。
Everyone please give one more big round of applause. And athletes, Mr. Inoue, you may all depart the stage.
さあそれでは行きましょうか。今ちょっと3人で記念撮影が。
そうですね、素敵。
さあここではいおめでとうございます。もうなんか3人並ぶだけで思いっきり絵になりますからね。
本当ですね、素敵な絵でした。
さあそれでは続きましてワールドカップを主催しますザ・プロフェッショナル・ウィンドサーファーズ・アソシエーション PWA を代表し PWA 副会長リティス・ジャスナス様より、ワールドツアー2023シーズンへの好評をいただきたいと思います。
We would now like to request some commentary on the 2023 World Tour from the Vice President of the PWA, representing the organization of the World Cup, the Professional Wind Service Association, Mr. Ritas Jasnas. If you would please mount the stage.
Yeah, so the year has come to an end. It was a long, great, successful year for PWA World Tour with events all over the world, and it is such a high to finish here in Japan. Definitely a highlight on our tour for the warmth of the people here, for the welcome you give us. Therefore, arigatou gozaimasu to everyone who came here.
いよいよこの時になりました。今年は本当に世界中のいろんなところでコンペティションがあって、みんなが激しくそれに参加しましたけど、やはりなんか日本で最後ができるなんてのは昨日はすごくいいことだと思いますよ。やはりなんか日本人の優しさと温かさは素晴らしいことだと思いますので、だから本当にありがとうございますということを伝えたいんですね。
As athletes, we have enjoyed every single minute we spent here during this event, and we really hope to come back for many years to come. Therefore, thank you once again, and I declare this event closed.
はい、日本で過ごした瞬間のすべてはやはり楽しみました。本当に良かったですよ。本当にありがとうということは伝えたいですね。で、これから来年もいろんな都市にもう一回ね日本に戻りたいと思っています。もう一回このコンペティションは日本にできたらいいと思っています。これでこの式は終わらせます。ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。
ジャスナス副会長ありがとうございました。
さあそれでは最後にワールドツアーアワード表彰選手の皆さん、もう一度ステージに上がっていただけますでしょうか。
Now, if the awarded competitors of the World Tour Awards would once again mount the stage.
さあ、この選手の方がステージに戻ってくるということは、これから始まるわけですね。こちらに今準備していただいております。さあ、上がってきてください。
If all the winners could please mount the stage one more time.
はい。おそらくトロフィー、 それ持ってると危ないかもしれないし、大丈夫
It may be a
あ持
little
って
bit
いくの
dangerous
持
if
ってい
you're
くの
oh.
?OK です。じゃあ我々はちょっと、
はい。
開けたいと思います。さあ、上がっていただいて、そして準備ができたらよろしいでしょうか。よろしいでしょうか。さあ、それではシャンパンファイトで盛大にフィナーレを飾りたいと思います。
Champagne fight.
さあ、おめでとうございます。
おめでとうございます。
あ、
目に入っちゃった。
大変なことになってます。ね
目に入っちゃった。
さあ、思いっきり来てますけど、さあ、いやもう1年間の喜びをね、今ステージ上で場がさせていると思います。さあ、ワールドツアーワン、ツー、スリー、男子、女子優勝者の皆さんです。さて、ステージ上まだまだ盛り上がってますが、これにてね、ワールドツアーアワードの表彰式を終了したいと思います。
While they're still having grand time up there on stage, we will take this time to bring the award ceremony of the World Tour to an end.
さあ、そして選手の皆さん、この5日間熱い戦い見せていただき本当にありがとうございました。
To all the athletes involved, thank you for granting us this 5 days of incredible spectacle and technique.
そしてお疲れ様でした。観客の皆様の温かい応援本当にありがとうございました。
Thank you for all your efforts, and to the spectators, thank you for your warm support in cheering on the competitors.
さあ、そして次回横須賀三浦大会でお会いしたいと思います。本当にありがとうございました。そしておめでとうございます。今一度大きな拍手をお願いします。
Let's meet again at the next Coast of New York competition. Thank you very much. Everyone, thank you so much for coming. We'd like to remind that if you're a competitor who has won an award tonight, please ensure that you're at the party, and we look forward to seeing you there. Congratulations again. This is just a repeat. Congratulations again, and if you're a competitor who was awarded today, please ensure that you come to the official party. We look forward to seeing you there. Thank you very much.
.ここで選手の皆様にお知らせいたします。選手の皆様にお知らせいたします。選手専用のホタルへ向かうシャトルバスはこの後4時30分、最終便は4時45分となります。ホテルのシャトルバスはこの後4時30分、最終便は4時45分となりますので、お乗り遅れのないようにお願いいたします。
This is an announcement once again for the athletes. Today, the shuttle bus going to the athletes' hotel will have 2 departures from now. One is coming up pretty soon. It's at 4:30, and there'll be one more at 4:45. So if you're wishing to go to the hotel from now, please ensure that you're making one of those buses on time. I'll say that one more time. We have 2 buses to depart with the athletes' hotel. One will be
You definitely smell of champagne. That's not a bad. You might need to grab these. You're making me feel cold. But it's got to be a good freezing.
Yes. I really had a champagne shower. That's a proper one.
Well, there you go. World champion.
Well, yes.
That's massive, isn't it?
I'm so excited. I'm so happy. And I was half happy when they told me that the event was finished. But I still was like, oh, Mateo will be world champion or not. He really deserved it. But we didn't know the rules, what the things were happening on. So when they told Mateo that he was world champion, I was like full of emotions. I almost faint. I'm super happy.
Well, that's the goal. That's the goal. I mean, you did some firsts this year. You won your first event.
Yes.
In Pozo? Or first,
Yes.
is that first? Yeah,
Yes.
first event in Pozo.
First event.
First world title. Got to be if you won your first event. I mean, that's a massive year.
Yes, it's been a long year because we start really early, and all the events were great. Garda was really tricky. Pozo was epic condition, and Fuerte was my favorite event. Then here we had just 2 days of event, but with good condition. We've been in small foil gear, so yeah, was really nice.
Where do you go from here?
Sorry, I can't.
Where do you go from here? It's like you've like.
We're gonna do holidays in Tokyo.
Okay.
For a couple of days, 4 days. And then we go to Tenerife we go to Italy to celebrate with Mateo's friends, and then to Tarifa to celebrate with my friends, and then to Tenerife to build a new house.
Oh, so, awesome!
Yeah, super
wow.
happy. I think that's gonna be the first thing we put in there.
Yeah, that is why you've got the trophies already. They're racking up.
Yes.
Whereabouts in Tenerife? Oh, you bought the land. It's like a building.
It's like a house.
Okay.
Yeah. Close
That's
for a
awesome.
training place, so we can train and then relax in our house.
Cool. I mean, for people who don't know, you're also from a very windsurfing family.
Yes.
I mean, your sister, she was quite good. I mean, she still is quite good. But what? Gold medal, world champion?
Yes, she did everything. European champion, Olympic champion, and world champion. Yeah, so pretty exciting. She will be super happy.
Yeah, I'm sure she will. That's awesome news. Congratulations. I'm not going to keep you too long because obviously we're going to be hearing from you over the next bit. But congratulations. Great sailing this year. I mean, you definitely, I don't want to say you surprised me, but in Pozo, you did surprise me. I was thinking, I didn't see that before, and I saw it in Pozo. I was like, okay, she means business this year.
Yeah.
And it was really impressive to see. Really impressive.
Thank you so much. I've been training hard in Tenerife for this high wind especially, and then I've been working a lot in my mindset because I think it was missing last year, even if I had the speed. So I've been working a lot of that, and I think it's worth it.
And speed world champion this year as well.
Yeah.
I mean, you've had a good year. That is a pretty flipping good year. Enjoy it. Enjoy your winter.
Thank you.
It sounds like you've got a few celebrations to come. Building the house. Congratulations.
Yeah, now wave sailing and surfing is going to be the next.
Yeah, enjoy it. Enjoy it.
Thank you so
There
much.
we go. Blanca Alabao, the 2023 Slalom World Champion.
Woo! Thank you so much.
Bang. There we go.
Thank you.
I mean, what a year Blanca has had. I think we're going to get the other half in as well. We've got Matteo Iachino coming in. We're going to have a word with him about his title because there has been obviously some twists and turns in the last 24 hours for that one to work out. Let's bring him in. No sea snakes here. Matteo, congratulations.
Thanks, man.
Obviously, we've got to say it. You probably didn't want to win it like this. Johan was had it. There's been some measurement for people who don't know because I didn't get a chance to kind of properly explain it. His measurements for the sail were outside the tolerances.
Yeah.
Obviously, disqualified. You move up into world title.
Yeah, we were close. We would have been same in points.
You were same points.
We would have been same in points, and he was ahead of me in this event by 3 points, 3.4, something like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, is I mean, there's not a good way or a bad way to win.
No, but
the point is that these little things, if you have the chance to actually put something into the sail that makes you go a little bit better.
Yeah.
And we know what to do because every year we develop and stuff. These out of the start we are really close in speed, the top guys, and out of the start you accelerate better or do something better. So it's quite easy to achieve.
I will say for you finished level points. So if he had a little bit of an advantage, if that's how you'd look at it, you can quite comfortably say, well, we were level points. You take that tiny bit back.
Exactly.
Yeah, so it's got to feel pretty good. Obviously, Blanca as well. I mean, she's had a top year. Does that rub off on you? I mean, how do you guys handle that? I mean,
well, we try to keep it separated, no?
Okay, I have noticed.
At least me. For her is different, but I think she does the same. But for me, I really try to keep it separated. I like the couple thing is like different from the competition and the work thing. It's not easy.
I know. I've been there in the past.
You know,
I've been there. It's definitely
so much work, so much work behind it. Like.
I thought I was getting one then.
Yeah, there is.
Whatever.
There is so much work behind the title, and there's so much work we did. Like I did in the last 7 years. Cheers, Ben.
Yeah, cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers, mate.
And. Yeah, it's amazing to be here now, and like I got close. I got same points like 3 times already, I think.
Yeah, I mean that's crazy in itself. For people who don't know, you have been super close. I mean, it was the sea snake in?
Yeah, we did like 219 with Pierre last year with Maciek, and this year as well. It's been like a roller coaster, and as I told you, like I won in 2016, and since then I've been 4 times vice world champion.
Yeah.
And I was always in the fight, like always super close. I fight with Antoine. It was amazing. Like was a dream. Was a dream what I lived. And hard to describe. But also there is a lot of work behind it. I think all the sportsmen they can understand, and many people they work in the end it's the same thing now. So like, out of the water, in the water, mental game, mental training. There's so much going on and so much stuff behind that nobody can really see, but it's a daily thing, no? And
it's got to be.
It comes
one
down
of the
to one
sports.
moment, no?
Yeah.
But it's
But there's just so many variables. So many variables. You've got the wind changing, the gust, the kit equipment, the angles, like literally there's so many things going on in our sport.
Yeah, that's the cool thing of windsurfing, no? It's like it's never the same. It's always different. It's always entertaining for us and for the people watching, and it's so hard to be on top all the time, no? And to fight, to be there fighting all the time is so hard, no? Like, and then once you feel the winning feeling, no?
Yeah.
It's difficult to
settle.
Yeah, to settle because you want to win again. You want to feel it again. And I won in 2016. Now it is 2023, and took me ages to get it back.
Yeah. No, it's crazy.
It was kind of easier the first time than actually there has been the second time, and also like this time has been like a stronger feeling, if I have to say. I would never expect that. But it was really, really strong. It was like something difficult to describe, and I guess I still have to digest it.
Yeah.
In a good way, but yeah.
How old are you now?
34.
34. Okay, so you've still got a good way. I mean, and that's the thing. When you say that, it's hard to keep that motivation. And I always remember looking at Bjorn and looking at Antoine and thinking, how do they do it every year, get that mindset? And you are having that thing,
Yeah, like I started, like I did my first event in 2009 in Pottesdorf in Austria. And I was last for years. And then I decided to go for it, and like the momentum like started going, and 2016 I won. And then from then, like I was always kind of top 2, top 3, apart from the COVID years, and I had a bad year, let's say, in 2021, but is the motivation is there because you have passion.
Yeah.
Like I love windsurfing, I love what I do, I love winning.
Yeah.
It's the feeling is amazing, no? Because you work hard for something and then you get this achievement, and it fulfills you. So it's really special, and you get addicted, and I guess that's what has been driven like Bjorn before, and Antoine and all the guys, no? So it's amazing, and the more effort you put into it, I guess, and the more value it gets, and the more you feel it. So
I totally agree. Anything that's hard to do is way more rewarding when you finally crack it, which is probably why this one feels so good, because it's been so close for so long. I said to Blanca, what are you doing next? You're obviously going to be doing similar things, I guess.
I guess, like the sport changed so much from the other side. Like we were on fin sailing, and I won there, and then now we are mostly foiling. And to change and to adapt to it and to be on top of the game on it is like takes a while, takes like a lot of effort, and I will go for it again. Yeah, definitely.
For sure. Well, I heard you're
love
building a
speed
house.
sailing as well. I want to go speed as well.
Really?
The most it's really cool. It's really fun. I would love to. If I have the chance to go and there is no clash in events with the tour, then definitely we'll go and give it a try.
If you hurry up, you can probably.
Yeah, but it's could be, but I wanna be there for the whole day period and do it properly. So, but I will do it for sure.
Sounds good. I look forward to it. All right, man. Congratulations,
Thank you, Ben.
2023 PWA Slalom champion. There we go. Second title. Congrats, man. Right, we're going to bring Amado in. Obviously, back-to-back wins for him. He won in Silt. And actually, I think the last twice he's won, Silt the year before, Silt this year, and this event here, he's won the events on the last race. It's kind of incredible. I don't think I haven't seen many stories where that happens. Getting naked.
You have the heating turned up crazy.
For sure. It's probably nippy in here, mate. Back-to-back wins.
Yes, sir.
Back-to-back wins. I mean, this year, any regrets? I mean, back-to-back wins. How many events have we had? 5?
5, yeah.
And you had 2 wins.
Yeah. No regrets, as my goal was to finish on the podium, top 3.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Always in hindsight, when you look back, you know what you had to change or do.
Go on.
To be
what would it be?
To beat Matteo, basically. But it feels good because what I had in mind, what I had to change, what I had to do to be able to win, actually paid off because I won 2 events with this, and so I know what to do for next year, and I will be giving it even more because I have so much motivation already for next year. I'm looking forward to go to Tenerife in February.
You're going to do the full training?
I'm going to do the full thing. I've never done it, so it just feels good. Together with Matteo, of course, we train, we test, we do everything together. So to be on 1-2 at the moment is amazing.
What's interesting is, and I heard this comment the other day, and I thought the same thing. I'm like, yeah, but you're a freestyler. Tell people you have got a bit of a racing background. People didn't kind of.
Yeah, racing is always speed is like the rush you get with speed has always been there. So I actually started with slalom. Seeing Tati, Tonki, Kiri all jumping around, and it was like, oh, I wanted to do it because it looked extreme, you know?
Yeah.
So I went into freestyle. I've always done slalom, but just for fun. The focus was always freestyle. And so I got the title, and actually that chapter it's not closed, but I mean, you know, your goal is reached. Yeah, you tick the box. And then the next one was slalom. And then actually to be 2 years after on the podium already is a huge achievement. I don't think, I don't know this, the stats, but I think there are not many guys have a freestyle and a slalom top 3 podium. I spoke to Antoine already.
Antoine, yeah.
Antoine has it. I don't think Bjorn.
Pritchard.
I think Bjorn doesn't have because he didn't do freestyle.
Yeah, actually Bjorn won the first ever freestyle.
Okay, so Bjorn. So I'm
Matt Pritchard.
Matt Pritchard. I have no idea. I have no idea. But there are not many.
There was a few, but in the early freestyle days, I think if we're looking at what your freestyle, it's a little bit more extreme than the early freestyle. But it's still interesting how that, like I said, Matt Pritchard, Nick Baker, Bjorn, Antoine have got kind of light feet. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like, it's when you see Antoine in the speed canal, the way he jumps on the board. He's a big lad. He's 100 kilos, or 99 as he always says.
Yeah, he's not. But,
I know he's not.
Yeah.
But, he jumps on. He's kind of got that. And, it's got to help you, for sure. I mean, you learnt to foil tack. I saw it when you were doing IQ foil, like, literally.
Yeah, that was funny, because we saw the first video, and it's like, with the guys we were training, like, tomorrow morning we're going to go out and I want to film this.
Yeah.
And it took me 6 tries.
Well,
I don't want to brag about it, but I mean,
no, but it
helps. The freestyle for sure helps.
Yeah.
For sure helps.
Well, bloody hell. Congratulations. Second in the world, back-to-back wins. 2024
the momentum is going up.
Yeah, 2024. If you look at your results this year, actually, I should look at them, but
I think it's 12, 7, 4, 1, 1.
They basically went down, down, down Oh, that's not the overall.
Down, down. Ah, you mean up, up, up.
Up, up, up. What's the right terminology for that?
Up the ladder.
Up the ladder. Down the results. Yeah, 12th, 7th, 4th, 1st. It's a
good one.
Pretty good trajectory, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a pretty good. Actually, it was interesting as well. Matteo was the same. The trajectory throughout the year: 6, 4, 3, 2, 2. You know, like it's going that way.
Yeah.
So yeah, interesting. Good job.
Thank you.
I'll let you go. I'll let you get packed up, ready to go.
Yeah,
we'll be seeing you. What's your plan after this? You go home for a bit.
So yes, I'm flying to Holland now, and then the 19th I'll fly home to Bonaire. I'll be there at Christmas, and then the 5th of January I'll fly back to Holland a few days, and I'll be doing some IQ coaching in Lanzarote until the 29th, so the end of January, and then basically from 5 February to 25 of March I'll be in Tenerife.
Okay.
I'll be being ready for next year.
Oh my God, it's getting serious.
Yes.
It should be fun.
Now the stuff is gonna get. Yeah.
Jesus Christ, if it's not serious already, back-to-back wins, and now it's going to get serious.
But also fitness-wise, we have a whole plan already. We're going to get even stronger. I'm not sure if I'm going to get heavier, but more stronger for sure. As the freestyle is not out of the picture, but it's not a goal anymore.
Okay.
So before I had to stay,
So you're going to get even bigger?
Yes, for sure.
What are you now? 99?
No, 100, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
100.05.
Okay.
Literally yesterday. So.
Okay. And what's your goal?
Just get stronger. Stronger.
But you've not got a weight goal.
I think it's pretty good. As soon as you're strong and you can handle all the everything around, then it should be good.
Interesting. All right. Good luck. Enjoy your winter.
Thank you.
See you somewhere.
Too. Yeah, for sure.
All right, who have we got? I think we're done. That's it. We're done. Okay. So massive thanks to the boys and the girls for tuning in. Massive thanks for you guys at home also for tuning in with some epic races this year. Like I said, we started off in Garda, then we go to Pozo, Fuerteventura, Silt, Japan. It's been a really mixed tour with some amazing results and some great racing. Some of the best racing I have witnessed on the PWA Tour. Any doubters of the foil, I think, have been put to bed this year because we have seen some epic stuff. Next year, the rumours are there will be a split. There will be separate fin events, separate foil events, and maybe an overall champion as well. That's how it's looking. Again, massive thanks to all the media crew, 1080, and all the boys who have been out here doing their job. Obviously, Sarah Jackson done a great job on the beach this year, bringing us those interviews. I think that's been amazing to have her. And that's it from me. We will see you somewhere, but it's probably going to be next year, unless you're tuning into Windsurfing TV. I'll see you on there because we are obviously going to debrief this event after it. There's a lot to talk about. It's going to be very interesting. So that's it for me here in Japan, and we'll see you for the next one.
Yeah.